If you also can't seem to fit your expenses onto one page in your bullet journal, this might be the video for you. Hi, my name is Kirsten, and welcome back to another plan with me. Today I will be showing you how I set up my monthly financial spreads in this notebook. This is the Awakening A5 notebook from Archer & Olive from spring last year, and I have been using it for a couple of months now. That's why it's so dirty. These are no longer available, but the new spring collection is coming very soon, and if you use my discount code KT10 and affiliate link, you'll be supporting this channel and get a nice 10% discount in return. Full disclosure, as an affiliate, I do earn a small commission. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this setup. I do use monthly themes in my financial planner. Just because something is serious doesn't mean it can't be fun. But this is a fairly minimal setup, which could also be used as a regular bullet journal theme. So yeah, stick around if you're looking for inspiration. This month's theme was inspired by the Archer & Olive September subscription box, and I will be using the stickers from that box as well as the calligraph pens and the calligraph pens from the Jewel collection, and I'll link what I can in the description down below. I can't link everything because this was a quarterly subscription and not all these items are available anymore, but what I can, I will link. I tried to do my finances and budgeting in a regular bullet journal, but I pretty quickly realized that I needed way more space than just one or two spreads. I am a homeowner. I live by myself. Well, not by myself. I have a few pets. I have a car, so there's just a lot for me to keep track of, and I figured it would be way more beneficial for myself if I would just dedicate one of the notebooks I had lying around to my finances. I'm not a big fan of talking about money, honestly, because I'm really not great with money, so if you are looking for budgeting tips, I am sure there's a bunch of videos out there that have great tips for you. I hope with this video I could just give you some inspiration on how you could maybe track your finances in your either regular bullet journal or a separate or just as a bullet journal theme. So yeah, stick around. Stickers. Yes, I use stickers in these monthly setups because I am on a multi-planner system, and if I had to do everything by hand it would just take up way too much of my time. So I usually use monthly sticker kits, and I've been using the ones from Erin Floto Designs, and I'll link her shop in the description down below as well. But yeah, I had this pack still waiting to be used, and I figured February is a short month and it fits perfectly with the stickers. I'm going to be talking a little bit more in this setup because I'm going to explain to you a little bit about how I use some of these spreads. And yeah, for now, let's just watch me finish up this cover page, and I'll be back in a little bit. I stuck the card that also came in that subscription box on the other side of the title page, and that's my cover spread for my February financial planner done. Now let's move on to the calendar spreads, and while I'm setting this up, I would like to say thank you so much to my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel and for helping this channel grow. I'm so excited to have you here, and I have lots more to show you in the future. And that's the calendar spread done. As you can see, I went for a very simple vertical calendar spread in this setup, and it goes from payday to payday for me. And on the other dates, I can write down any unexpected or irregular expenses that might be coming up, like say a hairdresser appointment or a vet appointment or something with my car. I'll just write those down here. There's also a section for monthly financial goals, like say save up a certain amount, and a section for other important dates and reminders, anything that I need to remember for this month or for future months. I'll just write those down here. And now we're moving on to my financial overview. And that's it all set up. Yeah, let me tell you about this spread. I have a section for my incoming year, and I have 2 income sources currently, and I'll write down the source, what date and the amount, and I'll add the total below. And then there's a section for all my fixed bills, what bill, whether it's a manual or automatic payment, on what date I've paid it, and the amount. And I'll also add the total at the bottom right there. The next section is for my variable expenses. These are quarterly expenses or anything unexpected I need to remember, future expenses, whatnot. I'll just jot those down here and I'll add the total at the bottom again. And this little star is because a percentage of that has to go to my savings account to have that as a reservation, which is usually about 1/3 of the total amount. And then this whole section is a quick overview. Total fixed, total variable, what percentage went to my savings, what the balance is, what's left in checking, save store credit. Yeah, my local grocery store, whenever I buy groceries, I save up 10 cents per dollar spent, so that's just an extra fun way to save up some money. And then, you know, once I've deducted all these numbers from the income, I know what I can budget with for that month. And I keep track of my budget in the budget tracker down here. And there's the week number, you know, what the actual budget is, what I actually spent that week, and whether I went above or under my budget. And I also add the totals at the bottom again. Now, I also color code in my financial setup. So I have a quick overview of where my money goes. There's a section for home, car, groceries, vibe, variables. I have some debt, incoming, fun, and other. And fun and other is, you know, takeout or stationery. Lots of stationery. Nope, I can't buy any more stationery. Anyway, whenever I pay for something in this, that's either from the fixed bill or the variable or in my expense tracker, I highlight whatever that is with the corresponding color. Now we are moving on to the expense trackers, and I will be using the magic of video editing to set these up. There we go. I have set up 4 weekly spreads using these 8 boxes, one for each day of the week. And I use the stickers, and yeah, I'm gonna add more stickers later on, but you'll see that in the flip through. Now how this works, I write down everything I spent on that day in its designated box, and then I color code them in the boxes before them or in front of whatever I've written down. And the little star, that little star, yes, I use that star for any expenses that have to come out of my budget. And I'll add those numbers down at the bottom, and then at the end of the week I can add all those totals together, and I'll fill that number in on the previous spread. And here's all the 4 weeks that I've set up. Now some of you might be thinking that you could just use an Excel spreadsheet or check your bank info apps or whatever. And I've tried all that, but Excel, I'm not very consistent with it, and I've also realized that doing this manually is a bit more confronting, and I also feel like I keep that information in my head better. Now we're at the monthly overview pages, at the end of the month balance and the monthly review. And here I just write down what my total income was, everything that went out that month. And I also color coded those so it was easier for me to find those things again. What my savings old was, new, left in checking, and what the total outgoing is, and if I stayed within my budget. And I also like to reflect each month on how things went financially. And here we are at the last spread. In the setup, it's a brain dump page, and I used magic again to set this up. Here we go. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, here these pages you usually use for calculations or write down anything that I need to remember for the month after this month. And yeah, let's just go back to the final flip through. So that's the cover page. We have our vertical calendar spread with the section for goals and important dates and whatnot. A financial overview. The weeks. And as you can see, I added a little bit more decoration to these. The monthly balance and monthly review page, and the monthly brain dump. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please hit that thumbs up button and consider joining the crew by subscribing, and follow me on Instagram for a more in-depth look at my bullet journal system. All the details will be linked down below, as well as in my bio, and I hope to see you soon. Later, crew.